Tennessee and North Carolina State, in contrast to all of the changes at Michigan, North Carolina State returned its entire coaching staff. Just one of 7 programs in the country to say that. The boss is the winningest coach in Wolfpack history, Dave Doran. Here he is getting his team ready for the Big Orange.
Laser. So when you think about a laser, man, how that thing is pinpointed, a beam of light. That's how my eyes need to be on my key. Burn your eyes on your key. And you need to do it practice, man. You got to do it every time you're out there. That's how you're going to win this game, man. Think about it. 11 guys are on the field. And if 11 guys are just a little bit better than they were last week, but they play together instead of 10 or 9 at a time, the outcome is incredible.
North Carolina State, they dipped into the portal. They got some weapons, and perhaps most importantly, they got a quarterback in Grayson McCall, a 3-time Sun Belt Player of the Year at Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because I think Grayson McCall, the similar offense that he ran at Coastal Carolina, was more about him getting out on the edge, making plays with his legs, making plays with his feet. He's running more of a pro-style system, at least what we saw week 1. How will they attack Tennessee? Tennessee's strength is their defensive line. They're very inexperienced in the back end. This would be a game you would think that North Carolina State can get physical and pound you, and then at some point with Concepcion, take some shots to try to get the ball either out the perimeter or downfield because McCall can make every.
Yeah, man, that sucks so bad, dude. I'm so pissed about it. I'm so pissed. If they just put a little bit of effort, then if they just put a little effort in the game, they wouldn't have to do that bull crap at the end, you know? Should have just took the loss and just got home. I mean, the injury, I hope it's not serious, but it's terrible, man. Bama to cover? I don't know. UCF always gives them fits, man. And I get it. They're going to be out for, they're going to be out for blood today at home. You would think they would kill him, but I don't know, man. Let me look at the money splits on that Bama game. Hold on. Bama might be too public to bet. Isn't that like a 31.5 point spread or something? Where is Bama?
Before handing out the candy last week, hoping enough to be able to reward that defense today, and they're going to have to deal with New Tennessee.
Yeah, 31.5 point spread. It's actually 30.5 on some books. Yeah, Bama's way too public, man. Way too public. Way too much money on Alabama. I think everybody thinks that Alabama's going to get like their revenge and just kill them. I don't know, man. I would not be betting Alabama. It just feels too easy. I think the same thing. After last year, you'd think they would absolutely murder them, but UCF has some players. It wouldn't surprise me if they end up winning by like 28 or 27. You took the Kansas trap? Oh my God, man, the Kansas trap. I mean, I guess it is. I mean, we took it in my video that I put out. You can see it at the bottom of the screen at 5.5, and it's down to 4. So yeah, I don't even know, man. Definitely a trap. Thoughts on Texas and Kansas State moneyline parlay? I mean, it should hit, but Kansas State. Hold on, let me get rid of this.
To build the website you need.
It should hit, but I don't know, man. Kansas State. Is Kansas State really this good? They like Kansas State, man. I feel like they screw up on the road sometimes. Tulane's got some players. Is that still at 9.5? 8.5. There's an 8.5 on FanDuel, so it's dropping a little bit. And there's a lot of public money on Kansas State. I don't know. I mean, some of these teams got to lose, guys. Like, some of the ranked teams are going to lose. It's just how it works every week. So if you look at the top 25, at least somebody's going down. Could it be Kansas State? Like, Kansas State, man, on the road at Tulane.
Tennessee State, they're going to throw some stuff at this young
I don't know. It's kind of a low total, 47.5 points. So it should be pretty close.
Tennessee quarterback.
I think there's a chance.
Good job.
Yeah, just take the Kansas trap. Take the Kansas trap, man. Everybody join in on the Kansas trap. The offense is so good. Are we Illinois? How is Illinois only a 4-point? I mean, I guess home field advantage, but man, Kansas is so much better coach, so much better players, at least offensively. I didn't bet it. I'll tell you guys, be honest with you guys, I did not bet on Kansas, but I want to. And now we have an even better number at 4. It's got to be the biggest trap. I would say Illinois wins the game outright. It just makes 0 sense. None. Michigan or Texas?
Down the road when Tennessee plays Oklahoma.
I don't know. I mean, you have a little bit better number on Texas now. There's a 6.5 available. It was 7.5 for a couple of days. I mean, Texas is minus 6.5 on FanDuel at minus 108. I mean, that's a pretty good price. Oh, hold up. So Stream East doesn't do the college game days anymore, so I had to find one on. Hopefully this guy figures this out. I had to find a live stream for game day, just using YouTube, because it used to always be on Stream East. You could just get the stream with better quality and everything.
We'll whip double hot, double cash,
But,
double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your
yeah.
cash back at the end of the first year?
Good. Michigan money has gone down from plus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everyone, I guess, I don't know. I guess last night someone, maybe it was Dave Portnoy. He's got big pockets. Maybe he came in and absolutely hammered Michigan, you know? It could easily have just been one big giant group, or one big player that dropped a huge ticket on Michigan that simply knocked it down, half of a point. And obviously you see he did put it on his story. Did he go huge? I was saying that as kind of a joke, but he's got enough money to literally move it down like half of a point. You guys got to realize, moving lines in sports betting, it's not really that hard. You don't have to be like a oil like billionaire to move these lines. I mean, there's groups in Vegas that will move lines, bet it on the other side. I don't know. He parlayed it with the Fever. Jesus, man, he's chasing his loss. He lost 300,000 on the fucking Ravens. I mean, dude, these rich people, man. Fuck. Let me try to find it here. Let me go on X. Dave Portnoy. Oh, he's at the game. Yeah, he's at the Texas-Michigan game. He definitely hammered him. How much money did he put on them? So that's probably what it is. Portnoy probably put like $500,000 on Michigan, and maybe he influenced some people to follow, and a little bit of money came in while it was still at a full touchdown, and the books just dropped at half a point. I don't know. I mean, if you like Texas, you have a better number now. I mean, I feel bad if you bet 7.5. But at the end of the day, we're talking about a line early in the summer that was right around a field goal for the books to move it through 3, through 4, all the way up to the 7. And for a while, they were laying 7.5 on the road at Michigan. I mean, that just speaks volumes. I feel like the books are too sharp, man. I mean, that is crazy, crazy line movement through all the key numbers on the road. I think that kind of tells you what you need to know about the game. Thoughts on Kentucky and the Tennessee games? Tennessee game's interesting. I mean, they played a nobody, but they looked good, obviously. I don't know, man. Tennessee, they have a significant advantage with the home field, man. One of the best in college football. So I don't know. I mean, it's a neutral site game. I think it's going to be a lot of Tennessee people, to be honest. Let me look up the money splits for that one while we wait for game day to come back on. Actually, hold on. Am I fucking up? Get out of here. Nah, it's not quite back on yet. Let me just turn this down a little. Let's see. Money splits for this NC State Tennessee game. Where are we at? So one thing I will tell you about NC State is I know their defensive coordinator's daughter. She lived across from me when I went to school at West Virginia. So I'm pretty familiar with Tony Gibson. I have faith that he's going to have a pretty good plan. He's a very, very underrated defensive coordinator. Could probably be a head coach. Why can't I find this game? Is it late? Oh, here it is. 7:30 game. I mean, the money splits look pretty okay for Tennessee. It's very public. Like everybody bet Tennessee. 74% of bets are on Tennessee. Almost 79% of the money against the spread is on Tennessee. Just a little bit. It's a little bit too public for me. I feel like it's closer to a touchdown game, maybe a 6 or 7 point margin. You can get a 9.5 on BetMGM at -105. You could buy a half a point and take the Wolfpack +10, and it probably would only be like -120. I think I'd be taking the points with NC State, to be honest. Arkansas game. So Arkansas, if you can see behind me, my whiteboard winning free pick is Oklahoma State. We got them at 7.5. Arkansas is just, I don't know, man. On the road, Stillwater's a tough place to play. Ollie Gordon is one of the best running backs in all of college football, if not the very best running back. I think Mike Gundy, coaching advantage, home field advantage, offensive advantage. The only thing that's a little bit scary is the Oklahoma State defense. And the only reason I didn't bet it myself personally and gave it to you guys on the whiteboard this week is just because I want to see their defense against, a decent opponent, and at least an SEC team here. So I like Oklahoma State. It's the number was just a little bit too big, and there's still just a little bit too many questions for me to have put Oklahoma State out in premium. By the way, guys, if you do want all my picks today, I can send them right out to you. We still got 40 minutes until the game starts. You can find the link right here on YouTube, description box on any of my videos. I don't know if it's on the live stream, but you could just click on any of the videos and go to the description. I put some plays out on SoBet as well. But guys, I hit today pretty hard. We have 3 plays out today that are 4 units each. 4 units each today, along with a whole bunch of other plays that are 1 unit each. So I got a lot of money on the games today. If you want those plays, consider joining, man. It's going to be a good one. Tomorrow, too, got some NFL plays out. I already put some out this week. Actually, let me add this. There. Put that on the bottom for you guys if you're interested. You can literally just you can just grab a week of my picks if you want. It's like $29. It'll get you, this weekend and next week as well. Full week of picks. Let me go back to the comments. Thoughts on Kentucky and Tennessee? Yeah, I went over Tennessee. Kentucky, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of games that are in this exact scenario. Oklahoma State, Kentucky, these big favorites. I mean, did you see South Carolina? South Carolina looked a little bit concerning. A little bit concerning in that first game. I'm not sure offensively they're gonna do okay. Kroger Field, decent home field advantage. Can't wait to watch this Nebraska game too. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I hope you catched my last 2 videos. We're 2-0 on the whiteboard this year, guys. Free picks, whiteboard winning picks. Cash with the over last night in that Packers game. Cash with the Chiefs Thursday night. So we're 2-0 on NFL free picks. It's a good sign. think I'm starting to heat up. I had a tough first week in college football. That's probably because I was drunk as shit in Morgantown for the Penn State game. I probably just wasn't focused, which is, you know, retarded, but whatever. But now that I'm back home, spending the hours and hours on the research and stuff, I feel like I'm dialed in again. I hit a same game parlay on last night's NFL game too. I put that out on the SoBet platform. I lost the same game parlay on the Thursday night game, so I didn't want to send one back out to premium. I just don't. The same game parlays I feel are pretty risky. It's just not something I can really endorse. But I put more of that fun kind of creative stuff on the SoBet platform. So if you guys are interested in kind of getting my parlays, my live bets, and also one of my better premium picks a day, you can check out the SoBet link. But yeah, smacked a nice little same gamer last night. Took Packers alt spread plus 8.5. Over alternate points 37. And then Devonta Smith, 3+ catches, 25+ yards, easy cash, easy parlay. The other one should have been easy too. Fucking Mark Andrews. He's still so dead to me. Fuck that guy. I want to see his bank account. He needs to be investigated for selling that fucking prop bet. You have fucking Mark Andrews and you don't even use him. I'm still so pissed. Should be 2 for 2 on same game parlays, man. Jalen Hurts rushing yards. Did he get there last night? What did he end up with? 25. I know everyone was on Josh Jacobs early. He was off to a slow start. People were getting pissed. Yeah, dude, Mark Andrews fucked us so bad. I can't even believe that, man. Last year, he was like a fucking guaranteed 40 to 50 yards, 4, 5, 6 catches a game. They didn't even look at him. It's just insane to me. And he was open, man. You could watch it on the TV. You'd see like the play develop, and you're like, okay, here we go. He's gonna find him. He's right there. Just take the underneath throw, take your 8 or 9 yards, and he would just like force it to Flowers or something way down the field. And then he catches that second pass and immediately falls on the ground on purpose. That needs to be investigated immediately. I might investigate it myself. I'm gonna take him to court. Player stats, yeah. What did Jalen Hurts end up with last night? Jalen Hurts, 33 yards. Yeah, that one nice big run. So he did get over the 25 plus. Saquon with a massive game. I don't know, man. The Eagles are really kind of growing on me, man. I mean, I'm a Packers fan, so I felt well until the injury. I felt pretty good about the Pack, but Eagles are a solid team, man. Solid. They got some big boys on that D line, man. That is a beefy D line. Eagles -2, yeah. Yeah, I had to sweat out alternative spread Packers plus 8.5 in my same game parlay. Longhorns came into the season with a 12-win year, and now the only thing they need is a natty. Making the move into the SEC makes things harder for the program. Yeah. It makes it harder, but when their schedule is harder, even if they have a loss or two on that schedule, now the fact that the college football playoff is 12 teams, I still think they can make the playoff like rather easy. That's why I'm kind of bittersweet about the playoff expansion, because it's like, okay, we get more football, we get more teams a chance in the playoff, but like I kind of miss when college football had such an emphasis on one loss. I mean, I really miss college football when one loss was so important. And now it's like, okay, well, if you're in the SEC and you have a good schedule, or so, I mean, it's good for my school, West Virginia. It gives West Virginia a chance to get in there. We've been, top 8, top 12 at times here, sort of recently, especially when I was in school. But yeah, it just kind of sucks that now with the college football playoff being 12 teams, a team like Georgia or Texas or some of these teams that have good conferences, like Ohio State. Like if Ohio State loses to both Penn State and Oregon, but win everything else, like are they still in? Their 2 losses are like pretty good losses. You know, I feel like they'd still be ranked somewhere right around the top 10. So, what are you guys looking at here? Let me go through some more comments. App State plus 17. Clemson might be on upset alert. I know, but that is just wildly public, man. The whole world's calling for it. Everybody's kind of turning on Clemson. Let me look at the money splits for you. Let me get back to the volume on this too. My bad. Money splits on this Clemson game. Trying to find it. It's a little bit later in the day, right? App State Clemson. So yeah, there is still a 17 available. There's also a 16.5. Yeah, no, App State's too public, man. 62% of the bets are on App State against the spread, but only 59% of the money. That's not a sharp bet, man. I would not be betting App State. I'd be betting maybe the over. I'd say bet over 52.5 in that Clemson game. I would not be betting App State. It's just not one of their better teams, and I like that program, and they are historically one of the programs that constantly come through. But cost me $2,000. What cost you $2,000? Ravens offense stinks. Oh, you were on the Ravens. Yeah, I mean they were half an inch away from making it interesting, though. You know what I mean? And the refs, I thought, were pretty pro Chiefs. I thought the refs were definitely unfair.
That's everything we're about. We invented physicality.
I just don't like App State, man. It's too public. I wish the money splits were better to slam App State. It's too public, man. It's one of the trendy, like, upset picks of the day, dogs of the day, and you just can't do that. You just cannot do that in sports betting. Week 1, Texas got the 52-0 win. Yeah, against, like, fucking nobody. Ravens got new OC, and he is trash. Yeah, he's pretty bad. The workload is way too heavy for Lamar Jackson. He's going to get hurt. I mean, it was basically him just, like, doing everything. They have no balance. It's just him finding either Zay Flowers, Isaiah Likely, or running for his life, and that's just not going to work. So the Ravens are definitely in trouble. They got to figure it out. And their defense is definitely suspect. I know they just faced a nasty offense, but they lost a lot of guys from that good team, man. Thoughts on Maryland? Love that spot today. Yeah, I mean, until Michigan State shows us something, that's just a team you got to fade. Their offense is trash. I could see Maryland winning by double digits today. Let me look at the money splits for the Maryland game. Where is that? Maryland. Where are we at, Maryland?
Good job of it. In my opinion, is he does a good job of showing you some things and then staying one step ahead.
Hold on. I got to send out an email to Josh Brown, who just got a week of picks. Make sure I get him the picks here. Then I'll go back to Maryland in a second. Let me just get this guy all set on my text list. By the way, guys, you still got time to hop on board, like a half hour. Get my picks today. I got 3 picks out that are 4 units each. 4 units each, and 4 others that are a unit apiece. Got a lot of action today. And some NFL picks that I already gave out. And I'm dropping a shit ton more right after midnight. All right, Maryland money splits. Let's see here. Where's this Maryland game? Here's Maryland game. So, yeah, there is an 8. I see an 8.5 on FanDuel, but there is an 8 available. DraftKings also 8.5. Nope, everything's 8.5 now. It just updated. Maryland minus 8.5. So Maryland does not look good. Maryland really does not look good from the money splits. It really looks concerning. 51%, a little over half of the tickets have been placed on Maryland against the spread, but only about 42% of the money. There's undoubtedly some sharp action on Michigan State today. Little bit of money coming in on the under. I'd be looking at the under instead of playing Maryland as the side. I think it's more of a field goal or a 4-point win for Maryland. I don't like Maryland to win by double digits today. I think Michigan State's defense is good, and maybe their offense can do just enough, even if it's a backdoor cover. I mean, you got to realize they could be down 14, and with just a couple minutes left, Maryland in kind of a prevent defense, you could get one last score when it doesn't really matter, just to get the margin back under the number. I would not be laying the points with Maryland today. I would not, and that feels kind of like an upset to me, low key. You never know. Michigan State could have been sandbagging. They could have been sandbagging, kind of hiding their stuff. Their offense could look better today. Bowling Green plus 35. Take it to the bank. It's a classic letdown spot, but Penn State just went into Morgantown. I was there watching the game in person. That team is big, fast, strong, and well-disciplined. Now they're back home. Good luck, man. That defense is insane. I would never, ever bet against Penn State this year. Took my winnings from the Eagles game. Just slam 1K on Browns money line. Love fading the Cowboys in that spot. Yeah, I mean, if they had Nick Chubb, it'd be a home run. Little bit concerning. But it's a really good idea that you went with the money line instead of laying the short number. It could be that close of a game. So, yeah, if you like the Browns, definitely just take the money line. Ravens O-line is ass. Yeah, it's pretty bad. 50 watching and only 10 likes. Stop the shenanigans, people. Yeah, man, I'm answering all your questions. You guys got to get the likes up on the stream. I'm going to do it every Saturday, so definitely would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. I drop videos every week, go over games every week. You guys got the whiteboard winning picks behind me. We're 2-0. Gave you the over in the Packers game last night. Easy ass cash. Gave you the Chiefs money line. And today I got Oklahoma State minus 7.5 for your whiteboard winning free pick. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Would appreciate it. Just renewed my subscription. Yeah, Josh Brown. What's going on, man? Rode with you in college basketball. Yeah, dude, we crushed college basketball. The very, very end of March Madness, we struggled a lot. But the whole duration of the season absolutely went nuclear. I sent you an email. Okay, I got your email. Josh, I'm sending you the text right now at today's plays. I'm going to add you back to the text list. It's good to have you back, man. Can't wait for college basketball. That'll be here before you know it. All right, Josh, I'm going to text you right now.
I think the big thing with Michigan is you can have a good front. You can have guys that can two-gap and butt heads. But what Michigan has is they have guys that can hold the point.
Here we go.
They're quick in terms of their movement, penetration, which disrupts the runner, makes them, and it gives it linebacker.
All right, Josh, sent you the text that went out today on the 7th.
Watch number one, please, and then listen to the sound.
Exactly.
When he's a thumper.
He's a thumper.
Yeah, I love it.
You can watch number 2. Fresno State picked on Will Johnson.
All right, let me go back to the comments. Interesting that Neil is considering the Cowboys have the best win percentage in all of week 1. Is that a long-term trend? The Cowboys are really good against the number for winning week 1. I'll have to look that up. Missouri money line. Aren't they like a 50-point favorite? Not gonna lie, I feel like Michigan was doing with Fresno. You can't win the Natty and not able to recruit decent. Dude, they just lost like so much. They just won the Natty. Wait, am I tripping here? Not gonna lie, I feel like that's why Michigan was doing with Fresno. Can't win the Natty and not able to recruit decent offense. They put one together. Dude, they just won the Natty, lost a coach, lost a quarterback to the NFL. Like, they got to reboot, man. It could take Michigan 2-3 seasons to reboot. Cowboys will be one-dimensional. Yeah, I mean passing, but their passing's lethal. They got to use Ferguson more. I faded Cowboys week 1. Did just fine. Okay. Lock of the week, Bowling Green plus 35. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's the best letdown spot you can find. They're at home. They're going to probably take their foot off the gas late, and they just beat West Virginia in Morgantown with all that stuff going on. Pat McAfee was in town. I mean, I was in town. It was crazy. Machine Gun Kelly was there. Fox Big Noon Kickoff had their stage there. It was an insane environment. So, yeah, for them to go in there and win like they did, it's definitely a letdown spot for Penn State. But their coach is kind of a dirtbag. He likes to run up scores and kind of push the little guys. So there's no way I'd be going against the Penn State at home. No way. Browns dominate. About to renew my sub as well. All right, bro. All right, Dustin. I'll be waiting for that to come through, man. As soon as you get in here, bro, I'll send you the text, man. Kansas not beating Illinois. Already placed my wager on them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call for an upset, but based on the line movement and how much better that I think Kansas is so much wildly better than Illinois. And yet it's a short line and it's dropping, and the money splits definitely favor Illinois. Illinois, against my own judgment and own gut feeling, Illinois is the play today. Illinois got to be the play. Let me re-look at the money splits for that game. Kansas and Illinois. Where are we? Kansas, Illinois. Yeah, dude, DraftKings is down to 4. 66% of bets against the spread on the Jayhawks. Only 63% of the money. Illinois is the play today, and I can't even believe that, man. Yo, Dustin, did you just join it says new member on my screen. Did you just join here on YouTube? That's been shut down, man. I don't have access to that anymore. The YouTube thing. You see on the bottom of the screen, everything's been moved to the website, danspicks.net. I have like no access to the whole like YouTube membership thing. You can email me if you did just do that. You can email me on you can send it to dansexpertpicks@gmail.com. You want to send your info over there. I can work with you if you just made a mistake and you did the YouTube membership thing. We can work out the money to make things right and still get you on the text list that's through the website. So we can still figure it out if you did just make that mistake. But guys, yeah, don't join the membership. I don't do that anymore on YouTube. That's why I have the website, bottom of the screen, danspicks.net. You did mess that up? All right, bro. Well, just send me an email. Send me an email at let me pause this. Send me an email at dansexpertpicks@gmail.com and just send me like the screenshot or the info of what you just did, and then we'll just work it out somehow, some way, and I'll just get you on the text list that goes through the website. And then by the time it comes around again where your payment was due, we'll just go through the website. So I'll still get you everything today. Disable the subscribe button. Yeah, I don't even know how, man. I don't even know how. That whole I'll try to get it all figured out. But YouTube, there was just so many issues with the control and stuff with that. That's why I left that whole platform, man. YouTube was just screwing up everything.
It's kind of the biggest deal in breakfast. The $6 meal deal available now.
What other games you guys got, man? What other games you wanna go over? By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream. Giving you the goods, man. Giving you the best fucking info in real time. You took Kansas minus 2.5. Did you buy it down? Like, how'd you get the 2.5? Alt spread, like on FanDuel type of a thing? I mean, not a bad play. It's just juicy. It's juicy if you're at 2.5. But I do feel like Kansas is going to escape with a field goal. I feel like Illinois is going to win. Did I go over the Michigan game? Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I talked about how it was probably Dave Portnoy today, that got that number down a little bit. So if you do like Texas, at least you have a little bit better number now. Can Tennessee cover 10? I don't think so. Money splits don't look good for Tennessee. I can go back to that, but let me go back to hold up. Let me go back to these Tennessee. Let's go back to this Tennessee game. See where we're at. So there's an 8.5 and a 9.5 available. It's just too public, man. It's too public. 78% of the money against the spread is on Tennessee. 74% of the tickets. So at least it's not like the money splits aren't ugly. It's just everybody's on them, and the line just won't budge. It won't go to 10. It won't go over 10. And yeah, I just don't love it. Just feeling like it's a backdoor cover from NC State. What else? I took Vandergriff over his rushing yards, parlayed with Kentucky -10. All right. Good luck with that. I think that has a chance. Pittsburgh game. My bad, bro. Didn't see that one. I think I've covered everything. Pittsburgh game. Vols game started out at 4.5. Yeah. I think we've reached kind of a limit, man. I think the value's starting to come back in on NC State. You could always buy half a point on BetMGM right now and take him at +10. But ESPN Bet gives you good alt lines, by the way. Yeah, I use FanDuel for all my alt lines. Fuck ESPN Bet. You know what I did? They're not available in the state of New York, but they're in Massachusetts. One night last football season, I drove in the middle of the night over just across the border into Massachusetts, made an account, hit them for a max bet with their bonus, stuck them with a win, drove back to fucking New York, never used the app again. Fuck ESPN. Pittsburgh, right? We're going over the Pittsburgh game. It's a tough one, man. Pittsburgh looked a little better than I thought. Let's look at the money splits here. Okay, Corleone's going to play for Cincy, as we're talking about it. Money splits look good for Pitt, like pretty strong. But the money splits look a little bit better for Cincinnati on the money line. And that's probably where the money is on this game, considering the money lines are so short. A lot of people aren't messing with the spread. My gut says Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati can run the ball. I think I'd play Cincy, but it's going to be a close game. The Pittsburgh offense looked much, much better than I thought. Significantly better than I thought. The other thing that's really alarming is the total up at 63.5. It seems so incredibly high, but the sharp action undoubtedly on the over in that Pitt-Cincy game. 43.7% of the money and almost 62% or 43.7% of bets, less than half of the bets are on the over, but almost 62% of the money. So the over in that Cincy Pitt game looks to be a pretty sharp play. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, here we go. All right, let me check that email. Hold up. Let me check that shit. Didn't see the other link, blah, blah, blah. I see your screenshot. How, here, hold on. I'm going to reply to your email right now. Hold on.
I think Georgia Tech's got some newfound confidence. I think Haynes King's the real deal. Remember Elijah Roberts?
Hurry up. Space One Pro. For the party where everyone wants their flavor.
Get the fuck out of here, ads.
Or just to make that party more.
All right, Dustin, I just replied to your email. Just reply to your email. I need like one thing from you. I need your cell phone and one other thing. You'd be good to go. Get your picks here. Still got 12 minutes, so no worries.
And I think Auburn's got a lot more weapons this year than they had in the past, so I'm sticking with Auburn.
We've never been able to talk about Auburn because there's been one man who stands at 6'4", who's been the head coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide in the same state. I will say Auburn wins now and has a great year this season.
100%, I'm with you. I'm backing up Auburn. That environment, that stadium. It's gonna.
Guys, you still got time if you want my picks today. I have 3 plays out today that are 4 units each and 4 others at 1 unit each. I have a ton of action today. DansPicks.net. Link is right here on YouTube, right on my home screen at the top. Got 12 minutes. You can still get in. Colorado versus Nebraska. I mean, it shouldn't be close. It shouldn't be close. Nebraska is wildly better. They have a defense. They have a better coach. They have revenge. They have home field, and the public loves Colorado this year. The Dion hype is still crazy, man. All right, let's react to these picks. So, are they all going to pick Kansas? If this is all Kansas, then I'm going to bet Illinois. Oh my God, they're taking the trap game, guys. I mean, everything they say, I agree with. But the line and the money splits don't make sense. Oh my God. Hold on, I need a beer.
I think will outperform Jalen Daniels. I think Illinois sold out Memorial Stadium, upsets Kansas.
Whoa, thank you.
Yes.
Oh man, did Kirk Herbstreit just save? He saved them. He saved them. I can't bet it now. If they all took Illinois, I was gonna go for the trap game. But most of them fell into the trap. But these guys just pick who to win. They don't go spread. Sometimes they mention it, but.
I think Arkansas is going to be one of the most improved teams in the SEC.
I told the producers I was going to take Oklahoma State, but with the way this whole thing is going and what I started seeing out of.
All right, Dustin, just got your other email, but I need I said reply back with your cell phone. I need a reminder on your cell phone, and that price is perfect because that's what I charge for a week. So yeah, I'll just you'll be good to go. I'll get you on the list. So just reply back one more time, Dustin, with your cell phone. I'll get you the picks.
I said it'd be close. I'm with you this time. I'm listening to wisdom. I'm picking Arkansas to win this game outright. I think
Wow, Herbstreit on the upset mode today. He's going against our whiteboard winning free pick. That's all right. At least it's a mixed bag. If they all picked Oklahoma State, I'd feel a little bit nervous about it.
One game, but that gives them confidence. All right. Hard-fought game, very close game. I'm still going with the Hawkeyes at home. I think I was.
Yo, Dustin, shoot me an email with cell sent. Okay, I'm refreshing. I'm waiting for it. Waiting for it. All right, got it. Let me copy this. Copy. I think they're all on Iowa. Nah, dude, you're good. Doesn't even matter. Whatever.
Offense is there. We know the defense is strong, so a low-scoring game, Iowa all day.
Iowa all day. Wow.
Iowa's going 7 of the last 8. Again, they win again by a field goal.
The only thing we know for sure is it's going to be within a possession. You know, who's going to win the game? This game is always within a possession. I go with the home team with Iowa. I think it's the defense. Rocco Beck's the real deal. He's a great quarterback. I just don't know if they have the weapons to move the ball consistently against Iowa's defense.
All right, Dustin, sending you the exact text that went out today right now. Just sent you the text that went out today.
In the neighborhood, every delivery is a treat.
One pistachio for you, sir.
Wildcats.
I go Kentucky as well in this game. You know, Mark Stoops does a great job of playing good defense. I don't know if South Carolina's got the weapons to be able to score enough points to win.
Love Kentucky, love
Sweet.
everything about Big Blue Nation, but I'll take the cock.
Wow, you just want to say that.
Yeah, he just wanted to say that. He just wanted to say that. McAfee's absolute wild, man.
Okay, we're about doing it. All right, here in the big house.
Let's
We're
go.
about to take
Come
some
on.
cock.
Come on.
Quit celebrating. You ain't got a chance this one. Kentucky looks forward to Georgia. Come next week, game day, right?
Yeah.
Close. Kentucky, close.
I'll tell you what, man.
Are you gonna stream the game? Nah, man. I think they'll shut down my YouTube page if I stream the game. Even sometimes College Game Day messes with that. So maybe last year when I had like 200 subscribers, I would just say fuck it and do it. But ooh, let's see what they say. Use Stream East, man. Use Stream East.
It's going to be the difference in this game. High scoring ball game, but give me the Buffs.
I think Colorado's better. They're better on
Look at the comment I just put.
But I think that Nebraska,
Florida Atlantic, buddy.
too much up front for them. And I think
FAU, who do they have? It's a pretty good team, pretty good coach. Where is FAU today? Oh, against Army? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Army's always a tricky team to play. I think I'd go FAU, but I wouldn't lay the 2.5. I'd go on the money line. It's only minus 125 at BetMGM. I wouldn't lay any points in that game. I'd probably go with FAU on the money line, minus 125.
You can celebrate now.
Come on, baby.
Nebraska wins a close one.
You always say the classy fans in Nebraska. I think the crowd makes a big difference. This defense from Nebraska will get after Shedeur Sanders. We know about Travis Hunter. They tried to get better at offensive line. They allowed 56 sacks last year. I think that's still an issue, taking care of their quarterback, especially on the road in this game.
Met streams.
I'm telling you, they're going to be 7-0 by the time they get.
Never heard of Met streams. Interesting. Do they do NFL too? I took Georgia to cover. Am I insane? Travis? Georgia? Who does Georgia have today? Well, Georgia plays Kentucky next week, so I'd be really worried. I'd be really worried about the look-ahead spot. Georgia might be 52.5. Yeah, I don't know. They could just absolutely just cakewalk their way to like a 45-point win. I don't think I'd bet Georgia today. They got Kentucky next week. That's a big game. Nebraska gonna smoke Colorado. They should. They should, based on the coaching and the roster and the home field and the revenge. They should. But it's a big number. It's a big number. I did Georgia shutout for plus 200. That's yeah. I mean, I would rather bet something like that than lay the big number with them. It's a look ahead spot. Huge look ahead spot for them in Kentucky. Both should take care of business, but they're definitely eyeballing next week. UFC baseball, all that. Word, that's cool. I'll check it out sometime. I'm afraid you're right. Wish they ran it up like Penn State. Yeah, Penn State, that fucking Franklin coach, dirtbag. He'll always keep his foot on the gas. I would rather lay the points today with Penn State over Bowling Green than Georgia. I could see Penn State winning 50-0 today. Another team that could easily pitch a shutout. And Bowling Green is pretty good this year. I'm not like a Bowling Green hater. Like, Bowling Green's pretty solid. But Penn State, dude, I hate Penn State. I was at the Penn State-West Virginia game. I was seeing these people and being like, whoa, they are really big, really fast, and really strong. Good quarterback, great defense. You can't beat them deep through the air. Nasty D-line. Penn State is serious. I mean, I would almost endorse a Penn State national championship bet right now. I think they can hang with anyone. They're loaded. That team's way better than I thought. I did not think Drew Aller would make this type of an improvement. I really didn't.
Big win streak at stake. Longhorns coming in. Huge. Twins are here. Yeah. Huh. You got I was actually thinking about going Longhorns, but these two told me,
Yeah, right.
Because of Demir and Desmond, I gotta, make life kind of comfortable for them.
You guys are just coming through the stream, by the way. Definitely hit that sub button. No, I don't do NHL. I don't do NHL. A little bit of playoffs, just a little bit of playoffs. I'll dabble with it. Watch a little bit of it. But no, man. NBA and college basketball is enough to keep my brain on maximum. I think LSU steamrolls today. Could. I mean, they're coming off that L. Tulane plus the points. Yeah, I agree. I think that's another trap line. I feel like everybody's kind of fallen into Kansas State. I don't know. Tulane's got some players. I don't mind a Tulane play. I didn't bet it, but I don't mind it. Anyone else? I'm going to sub for your college basketball this year. Sweet. You cashed me out last season. Yeah, dude. We smoke college hoops. No doubt about it. We smoke football, too. I just had the first weekend of college football is what it is. West Virginia. It's like 2 teams that fucked me. I'll have all the updated numbers for everything after this weekend, NFL, and after a second week of college. We'll turn around. No, absolutely no problem. But yeah, college hoops. Oh yeah, we're going off. We're going off on college hoops. Last call, guys. If you want the picks, man, there's still a couple minutes. You get on the website right now. I'll text you the picks immediately. Still got a couple minutes here before these games roll off, probably 4 or 5 minutes. Like I said, I got 3 plays out today that are 4 units a pop. A lot of action today. And of course, tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow. Ole Miss covers 43 easy today. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of week 1 where I like laying those big numbers. All right, we got 2 on Michigan. We got 3 Michigan and 2 Texas. Is that right?
Michigan has won 23 straight here at Michigan Stadium.
I'm surprised Lee Corso is still doing this year. After last year, I thought he might be done, but he actually he's doing okay. Pretty solid. I'm glad he's still on there. Oh, man, he went with Texas. Oh, my goodness. Should be a good game. Wow.
Davis, before you head to Charlotte, we'll let you split. Who are you going with?
I'm telling you.
And fucking internet.
By the visitors from Austin, Texas.
Decisively won by Texas. Desmond's gonna knock him out. I mean, this will really, regardless what happens today in this Texas-Michigan game, it's going to teach us a lot. I mean, regardless what happens today, guys, this is week 2 is the info. This is where you suck up the info. If Texas goes in there and smashes Michigan, we know they're a serious team. All right, let me scrap this. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go watch football, watch these bets, and yeah, I'll probably be. I might do a live stream later tonight for NFL games. So yeah, look forward to that. Maybe I'll do it in the morning. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna try to get back on here once more to take all your guys' questions on the NFL slate. And again, if you want all my picks, they're right on the website, danspicks.net. check it out. Get a package, even if you just want to do a week of picks. $29. I got a bunch of plays out today. I'm gonna have a fucking pile tomorrow. That's worth $29 alone. Nebraska gonna smack around Colorado. Yeah, I mean, we shall see. Seems like a popular opinion. We'll see what happens. Appreciate everybody. Before you leave, subscribe if you haven't yet. Drop a like on the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one.